Last year I tried to cross New York State on this scooter, and when I got to this point, I got hit by a car. So now for the hardest part of the entire trip. And I was way off with the assumption that this was the hardest part of the trip, because almost right away, I don't like what I'm doing right now because I'm on a main road. But I do have my friends meeting me at different stops along the way.
I gotta be honest with you, it's looking like a long day.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a long day.
And that's because we're heading to Niagara Falls, which is over 290 miles from where I started from today. And we were not off to a good start. We ran into our first problem even before our first stop, and this tire is flat.
It's rideable, but...
Yeah, so we're gonna exchange the scooters early. The original plan for the stops is to exchange the scooters so one of them is charging in the car while I'm driving. I'll put the next stop in my GPS. So I was going in and out of the trails pretty consistently over the next couple hours. I ran into my first on-trail obstacle and passed the first set of people. How are you? There's a tree down back there. But right after I got out of the trail, I started seeing all the signs that say this, but it doesn't really seem that anybody cares in here. So I'm gonna actually stay on the trail instead of going on the main road, even though the trail says not to. And minus my crippling anxiety doing this, I began enjoying the ride. Even though I was on the main road some of the time, I was also on a trail. And part of the trail was even next to the Erie Canal. But a couple hours later,
Just got a call from Mike. His scooter's about to die.
Scooter's about to die. I mean, he's been going for a while, so it was honestly kind of expected. It's a beautiful day, so we're not going to complain, but it's going to get tough when it gets dark, that's for sure.
Going 10 miles an hour, so we're going to meet at the closest road to me, because as you can see, I'm in the middle of nowhere. But right as the scooter died, I only had to start walking 1 second ago. That's insane. And they didn't get there too far behind me.
What happened?
We ran out of electricity. All right, so let's change them. We do what we just did twice. Shouldn't be that far. But you pumped up the other tire?
Yeah. All right.
All right.
We'll meet you there.
See you on the other side.
All right, we'll see you.
We'll see ya.
But I actually told Jules and Tim that we were going to Oneonta by accident. And when they checked the address...
We're an hour and 14 minutes away from Oneonta.
What? Where is it?
Yeah, Oneida.
Oneida. Mike said Oneonta. We were excited to go there.
Yeah, Oneonta's all the way down here.
We're not close. We're not going Oneonta.
I would say that the biggest problem right now is my wrists, my lower back, and my knees. I think just standing is kind of aggravating. But shortly after this, I got super confused because there's no trail. What I think I'll do is I'll cross over the canal and then see if I can get back on the trail on the other side.
So after Mike tells us that we're going to Oneonta, and we're really not, we're going to Oneida.
And we're pissed.
And we're pissed. We're pissed. So you know what we're going to do? We're gonna stop at the casino.
Yeah!
Then I crossed over the bridge just to see that clearly is not, because there's a giant swamp there. I'm definitely not getting on the freeway. So I turned around and called Jules. I don't know. I just dropped my phone. I don't know, dude. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Just stop.
How far are you from where I am right now?
13 miles.
Talk about down horrendous.
We just pulled in a turning stone to gamble.
This whole thing's cluster.
Even though they told me to wait for them, they were too far away. We didn't have the time to spare, so I just had to risk it by driving on this main road. And a couple miles later, I'm back on the trail.
Mike just called us. He's back on the road. Or no, he's back on the trail. Yeah. So we're making a U-ey, going back to Turning Stone. Let's go.
My back hurts so bad, it's unreal. I'm kind of nervous that there could be like someone in here, you know, ending people or maybe a bear or something. Once I got back off the trail, I just realized that I had to be okay with driving on the road without Jules and Tim behind me.
So we get back to the casino for the second time. We're excited, we're ready to go in. We're hopping out of the car. Jules hops out, I hop out, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, how are we gonna keep the scooter charging? Car has to be running to keep the scooter charging, and
we gotta charge the scooter. We gotta charge
the scooter.
So after a couple more hours, I ended up getting on this back road, and then it's gonna die again.
Now we gotta go backtrack again back to Mike to, you know, get him the scooter that we were charging.
First, the scooter dies. Now every dog in the area wants to kill me. So I walked the scooter as far as I could.
Like now he's kicking it.
So we're changing the next stop because we're gonna meet at Popeyes, get some chicken sandwiches. As I headed to Popeyes, I ran into what seemed to be like a highway. Not even if you are behind me?
I don't like it.
Well, where should I go? It looks like there's a giant lip on the side. Do you see the bend right there? That brings onto a side road. So all I have to do is get from there to up there. So if you guys just turn your flashes on right behind me.
Dude, this is like a 55-mile-an-hour road.
Yeah, but if you have your flashes on, it'll be fine.
Yeah, but you gotta cross this road at like 5 miles an hour. Just hop in, we'll drop you back off right up here. I just don't want you on this road.
Dude.
Because you gotta go right to this road, right?
Yeah.
We'll throw you in.
Walking on the road, dude.
Yeah, but that guy. I don't care if he gets
Bro,
hit. I care if you get hit.
Yes, but I'm not gonna get hit if you just turn your flashers on right behind me.
You didn't think you were gonna get hit when you crossed that street.
Yeah, there was.
Stop in.
Dude, I don't want to do that. Why don't we just do it right now? It'll take 2 seconds. It's honestly before that.
I don't think it's a good idea to cross this road. Just throw it in quick.
All right, go ahead, throw it in. Yeah. So a little bit up the road, I continued where it was a little bit safer, and
Mike's been so pissed. We were at a four-way road, and I'm like,
yeah,
yo,
highway.
You can't ride on this road.
Yo, we can't do it.
We just want him to be safe.
Right.
After what happened last time.
Yeah, after last year, man, when he got hit by the car and shit.
Oh my God, that's all me and Tim could think about.
It was so brutal, bro. Especially spending all day at the hospital.
It was
actually watching it firsthand in front of you, bro. It's just.
It was terrible. We're just trying to make sure he is as safe as possible on this trip.
Because it's been a long day. We don't want to repeat our last year.
Then I met them at Popeyes and we relaxed for a couple hours because we wanted to let the scooters really charge up. We just had our Popeyes, get back on the road and hit the trail while the other scooter charges. Now is when I really started to get fatigued and we just went right to the next stop, which was all the way in Syracuse. And I don't even know what stop we're on. The stops are completely out the window. We're just resorting to the Empire State Trail now. And the next part of the trip was just a lot of the trail. So first time that I did this trip was to raise money for a charity called the Baller Dream Foundation, which is a non-profit that provides emotional and financial support to children and young adults that are battling cancer. But what makes it different? To start, you get to see exactly where your money goes. But Baller Dream is different in a lot of ways, and you should really check out their website to get the full glimpse of what they're all about. And to raise money the first time I tried this, I asked friends and family that I knew to donate money to the cause. So instead, now that I'm monetized, every single dollar that I make from this video, I'm gonna donate to the cause. So I'm gonna leave the link down in the description to donate. So please consider checking out this charity and raising awareness of the Baller Dream Foundation. Another stop in. Time to get back to the black scooter, which, just to let everybody know, has no back brake. So, oh my. It's just so beautiful on the Erie Canal and stuff. I mean, look at this. This is like the Mayan ruins here of New York. So this isn't the whole New York. Now we're here. We're trying to get to Rochester.
Doesn't even show Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo, and then we're getting past here. We're gonna try and go all the way to Rochester, so we'll see you there. But it was pretty far, so I eventually changed back to the white scooter, and being so many hours into the trip, my body really started to hurt. People will say, oh, all you're doing is standing there. My legs are killing me. I'm sorry to tell you, the road's bumpy. My knees hurt. It's not as enjoyable as you might think. The trail ended up getting pretty confusing again. And okay, I don't know why it didn't just have me go straight. This road is busy as hell.
Way to stop at the good old Red Jug Pub.
It's not really off a little bit. Drinking water because I'm driving.
Drink beer.
I waited for it to get clear and I crossed. And then I got on what was probably the most beautiful trail of the whole day. You guys mind if I just go around you? Thank you. I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. This is not good. I don't want to have to walk with this at all.
Ooh, stopped at the Red Jug Pub in Brockport while we waited for Mike. Wish we could have stayed there. We're coming back.
This thing is going so slow.
All right, so we see Mike right now. We got him on the phone, but he's on the other side of the canal.
Actually see me?
I saw it.
I didn't see you. Tim saw you.
Take a video of me across.
He's right there.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, it's gonna die.
Just keep going.
Right as this is dying. This is the third time that one has died. And we met right at the time.
Oh no! We're in Brockport.
We are close, guys. We are actually getting pretty close. So right now we're at, I think, Port 8. Is that what it is? Whatever this is.
A bridge.
So now we need to get all the way to 5, and then at 5 we'll just follow this main road all the way to Niagara Falls. So
fingers crossed, people.
Fingers crossed. Oh, actually, that's deuces. Fingers crossed. And luckily, the next couple hours were actually pretty smooth. Quick bathroom break. Actually, this is a pretty cool shot. My head's killing me. My back's killing me. My legs are killing me. I'm just shot, but we gotta finish. All right. Let's go. But now the sun was going down, which meant a lot of bugs hit me in the face. I'm getting destroyed by bugs. And while I was getting attacked by bugs, Jules and Tim were already at the next stop waiting for me.
Yo, this guy's looking at me. Look at him. These are creepy as hell.
And now I needed to take a minute. I'm really tired. My whole body hurts. You know, we got a little bit ways to go, but let's finish this thing strong. This thing's been, it's been eating me up for a year. Thinking about having to do this. It's made me incredibly anxious. Just one change in second could have ended my life. And to be able to get back on the scooter and do this in less than a year later and hopefully raise a ton more money, it's just really special. After getting a little bit of life back, I started to think, luckily I'm not like in the trails from earlier today, which feel like they were literally 2 weeks ago, but when it was just like covered in woods, like I was essentially in the woods. It's probably pitch black in there. And of course I spoke too soon. Okay, now it's actually really dark where I am. It's literally pitch black next to me. Like,
is that him?
I look like 2 lights to you?
He's got 2 lights. That looks like a car.
I know.
my scooter's about to die. It's essentially pitch black. I'm directly next to the woods.
What are you doing?
That's not him.
Luckily, I wasn't too far away, though.
Is this him?
There's literally no way we make it up this hill. I think I have to walk this the rest of the way, which sucks.
Here he comes!
I'm running it up the hill. The scooter's dead. Pretty cool view, though.
Walk it off.
We're finally at the end of the trail. Scooter died in the pitch black. This got it all to go, bro.
What are you maxing out like 10 miles an hour there?
Oh, no, like 2. How awesome is this?
Yeah, we looked at all of it.
Hopefully you can hear me because there's a giant waterfall right there. I don't even know what time it is. It's super dark out.
A lot of lights around this lock, though, which is nice.
Yeah, a lot of lights around the lock. We got 22 miles to Niagara Falls. It's all main roads. We're just going to get there. And the next time you hear from any of us, we're going to be at our final destination.
Woo! Oh, let's go! Look at it! Let's go!
Here, baby.
Oh, he made it!
It only took 10 months.
Yo!
Almost died. And now we're here.
He did it!